What's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, if you're new to the page, you already know what to do. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Today, we're going to talk about a stock that has ran already, but I still see a room for it to be a three-bagger, for you to make 300%. That and more. Let's go. So I'm going to tell you guys what the stock is without even going on. The stock is SOS Limited. Yes, I know those of you are saying it has already ran. I'm going to do something that's going to look reckless, and I've never done this before, but I just want to do this because there's a lesson to be made. There's a lesson to be learned that's going to help make you guys a lot of money. I've made a lot of money by looking at the psychology of stock, right? Not just looking at the stock, but the psychology of stock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my penny stock portfolio, right? It was actually play money, right? And so what it started out with was last year in 2020. When I got a $1,200 stimulus check and my wife got a $1,200 stimulus check, I took that $2,400. I put it in the stock, penny stock. When I mean penny stock, they were cents. And I ramped it up to just under 9,000. So let's just call it 9,000. It was like 8,500 or something like that. Let's just call it 9,000. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my screen up because I want to show you guys what I'm going to do. All right, let's take a look. So as you could see here, now it's $31,383. That is correct. So what I did was I bought Bitcoin. Now, all of my Bitcoin is not in this portfolio. This is my smallest portfolio. And it was my penny, it was my play stock that I can afford to lose because I didn't work for it, right? And so I'm going to give you a lesson in SOS. I'm going to help you guys of what I see with SOS, but I'm going to do something that's kind of bold, and some of you guys are going to think it's reckless, but it's really to address those of you that say, hey, why didn't you say this when it was early? This wasn't one of the stock that I covered. I just made a video yesterday because you guys asked me to cover it. Then when I cover it, you say, why didn't you cover it earlier? I'm going to teach you something, all right? But I'm not trying to be some sort of way. I just want you to help you to make money, okay? So watch this. So all of these stock, SOS, Riot, MARA, ETH, and BTBT, they're all crypto, right? So I turned my penny portfolio, my penny stock portfolio into crypto. And so as you could see here to the right, on BTBT, I'm up 80%. On Ethereum, I'm up 10%. MARA, I'm up 38%. Riot, I'm up 141%. Last week, I said I was selling some of my MARA and I was rolling it over into Riot and Ethereum. It was a good move because Riot is up 141%. Ethereum is going to explode coming. So that's why I made those moves after I took those gains. SOS, I'm up 78%, right? But here's what I'm going to do. BTBT right here is already ran up. When I first started monitoring this stock, it was at $2.40. And I have some in my other portfolio. And so all of these stock I was late to in this portfolio. I have them in my other portfolio making great money, hundreds of 300, 400, 800, 900% returns. But these are the ones that I'm late to. And look at the profit that I'm making. For those of you that's late to a stock, I look at the psychology of a stock. And I'm just going to say it just plain and simple. SOS is like the new Dogecoin. It's like the Dogecoin. It's like the Bitcoin, the mining, the Bitcoin mining Dogecoin. That's what it's representing. So now I'm not making money off the value of the company. I'm making money off of the hype. I'm making money off of the millennials, because if you check the intranet, look, just go on to YouTube, type in SOS. Everybody's SOS to the moon, SOS to the moon. I've made money because I'm not an emotional trader. I've been doing this for too long. And for most of the newer millennials, I've been doing this before you were born. So I know how to make money, and I know how to make money off of you guys. And that's what the institutions do. So when you see these kids going to the moon, and they don't even know why, okay. But for those of you that says, well, it already ran up. SOS has already ran up, and I'm going to make a bold prediction. From today's price, I say at least it's going to go to where BTBT is. I see it going to $28. I see it being a three-bagger, okay? I see it being a three-bagger, a minimum $28. Just the hype alone. And not just the hype alone. If you look at MARA, go back last year, look at MARA, and see what happened when they bought the Bitcoin mining machines. Yeah, they bought more than the 5,000 that SOS Limited just bought, but it was the same type of deal. The news came out, it pops up, it stalled, and then it dropped. And I bought the dips. I bought it when it popped, and I bought the dips. And there's going to be a lot of volatility. So what I'm going to do today, is I'm going to set a limit price to buy SOS at about 1160. And if it doesn't pop, I'm going to buy another. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy another 100 shares of SOS if it drops back down to 1160. As you can see, it's higher. If it doesn't, I'm going to buy 50 shares. I'm just going to buy 50 shares at whatever price it is, because I know it's going up. And so here's a good lesson on waiting on the dips and realizing that you need to start dollar cost averaging in. I know that this hype is going to go for a minute. It'll literally, I believe that I can make money from here, which is Tuesday, all the way until Friday, and I can pop it if it goes down over the weekend. Funny thing about Bitcoin is it normally has a move up on the weekends. And so this is what I'm going to do. Now, I am not your financial advisor, right? I'm just telling you what Larry's going to do. And this is not a challenge, and this is not a get like me. This is a watch me and learn a lesson. That's what this is. I am going to take my money, and what I'm going to do now that I think that BTB has run its course, right? I'm only up 9%. I'm not making any money. So I'm going to take all of the money, which is $3,300, right? $3,300. And I'm going to put it all into SOS. That's what I'm going to do. So the next time I talk about this and bring this up, you guys will see how it performs. Either I'm going to look brilliant or I'm going to fall on my face. I don't care. This is an experiment because this is money that I've ramped up. I can afford to lose it. So that's why I'm telling you guys not to do it. Watch me. You're going to learn in real time based on me. So next time you see somebody make a post, oh, we need these earlier. The only reason why I bring a stock like this that's late to the game is because I see money to be made. I see an upward swing. There's money still to be made. Here's the stock right here. It's called SOS Limited, right? SOS Limited. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys and help you guys. So we've become greedy. You know, back in the old days, if you made 12%, you were killing it. You know, back in the 90s, you were killing it. You made 12%, right? 15%. You were killing it, right? But now we've become greedy. So what happens is we say, oh, it already ran up. If you still have room to make 50%, who gives a flying flip? If you still have room to make 70, 80, 90, 200%, who gives a flip if it ran up? That's money on the table. So this is a bold move. This is a bold prediction. I know it's not a lot of money to some of you guys, but it's a bold prediction that I think after this massive run up, that it still has room to run up. After it's ran up 60%, that I think it's still going to triple from where it is. Now, Monday, it could tank. I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to worry. I'm just going to wait because that's what Bitcoin does. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make a bold prediction. I think my entire Bitcoin portfolio is going to double from here. That's what I think because of where I see Bitcoin going and everything. Having said that, this summer, I'm selling it all and I'm getting out. I'm taking my money and I'm running. Okay? That's what I'm going to do because I don't want to play with Bitcoin past this summer because it's going to get into a volatile period. It's going to drop, by the end of this year. I'm predicting that it's going to drop and it's going to trade sideways. So I'm going to make this easy money now. Having said that, there's times, family, I just want you to know this. There's times when I flex. And what I mean by that is, I told you guys that it's been rolling with me for a while. One morning I says, you know what? How much is my mortgage? I go, okay, yeah. And then I saw what the Reddit movement was doing and I bought some AMC 20 minutes before the opening bell. And then I sold it 10 minutes before opening bell. So pre-market. And I made my mortgage payment just like that. And it's things like that. Because did I make money off the value of the company? Nope. Did I do any technicals? Nope. And sometimes technicals can trick you up and have you trading in a box. I made money off the psychology of what's going on. This is like chess. And I'll be honest with you. The market is not easy. But there's easy money to be made in the market, especially now because of the newer investors. So here's what's going to happen the rest of this year. This is what I believe. I believe that there's going to be at least, I think another 7 to 10% correction is coming. And when it does come, the quote unquote day traders are going to get flushed out. And then we're going to get back to a new norm. And then a bull market will continue. Again, we have stimulus still coming. We have the vaccines still to come. A lot of people, I'm making some bold predictions. A lot of people think that the airlines, the hotel industry is going to be 4 to 5, 6 years to get back. I've been saying this ever since last year. By the end of this summer, you won't be able to book a hotel. Flights are going to be full because the pent-up demand is crazy. People are itching to get out of the house, to get out and do something, have fun. Savings is up at an all-time high because people didn't spend money like they normally do. And this market is going to explode. It is. There is going to be a correction, but the market is going to explode and there's going to be plenty of money to make. All right. So I just wanted to share one of my portfolios with you. And for those of you to say, hey, share all your portfolios. No, you share yours. I'm not doing it. This is Uncle Larry. It's stock up. I do what I want to do. I know other YouTubers do that. It's just not my thing. I'm doing this because I believe it's going to help you guys. So when you see a stock run up, don't freak out and say, well, I already missed the bull. Now, having said that, there are some stock you don't want to have FOMO and just jump in a stock because it's hype. You have to see that there's room. I see that there's room for this company. They're Bitcoin. They're into a lot of stuff, but they're into Bitcoin mining and they're in the blockchain. And I will tell you that this company, I believe, from now, when you're seeing this video, make sure you look at the date. I believe it's a 3-bagger. I do. And I'm putting my money behind it. So I'm going to sell all my BTBT, all of it, because I think, it's still going to run, but There's more opportunity in SOS. So that's what I'm going to do, good people. Now, having said that, if you see every time I talk about Bitcoin, the spammers come. If you see anything talking about WhatsApp, giving a phone number and say, contact my broker, it is not me, it's spam. Don't fall for it, good people. Don't fall for it. It's spam. It's crazy. I spend hours and hours and hours, trying to protect you guys. But here at Stock Up with the Fam, we're about learning, right? We're not just, I don't want to just give you fish. I want to teach you how to fish. There's more than one way to make money in this stock market. And we're making a lot of money. We're making money moves, like Nadia said. We're making money moves, okay? So what I want you to do is, I want you to do two things. Number one, if you really want to get into Bitcoin and you don't want to get a Bitcoin app, I have a link below, and it's a Webull, where you can open up a Webull. Here's why I suggest you opening up a Webull even if you don't have money. Webull allows you to see pre-market trading in real time and post-market trading. So you get to see what the market is doing before it opens. That alone is worth it. So now that is why I think if everybody needs, you just need the app just for that. Okay, so go down there, download the app. If you put $100 in there, you get a free stock, you get some free stocks, and I get free stock. Okay, that's what it is. So do that. Now, and then having said that, I also have what's called a $5 a day challenge. Okay, you need an app that gives you fractional shares. SoFi gives you fractional shares. Robinhood gives you fractional shares, and so does Fidelity. I would say open up a Fidelity. If you're thinking about a Roth IRA and anything like that, you need to open up a Fidelity account, right? So open up that, but also open up the Webull. Remember, now as of today, I have 4 different brokerage accounts, and they serve different purposes, just like this serves my Bitcoin. But I'm able to see pre-market, so I can look at it and see where everything is. Okay, good people? Hopefully this has helped you. If it has, please leave me a comment below if it has. If you are the one that always waits, so I was looking at BTBT when it was 250. The next day it went to 450. Then it just kept running up. Had I not got in, I would have said, oh, it already ran from 250 to 450. I'm out. Look at it today. Okay, so know when to get in and when to get out. So I'm just saying this is still room. Now, it's going to dip. It's going to be some volatility. It's going to dip back down. I'm not going to worry. I'm going to dollar cost average in. So I'm not going to buy everything right now. I'm going to buy some. And then tomorrow, if it dips, it says pull back, I'm going to buy some more. But I'm going to make money on this stock, and I'm going to share it with you guys. All right, good people? Leave me a comment below if this helps you, okay? And if you haven't subscribed, do so right now. And make sure you take the $5 a day challenge. Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Peace.